of effort, because if you look in the pitch, you will see a lot of changes, and this is something we have not seen for a long while in this tournament. We have the lines well marked. The goal post has their nets. We have the barricades already well arranged, and we have the officials with their vests, which gets to show you that there's a lot of changes and improvements in this tournament, of which we haven't seen for a very long time. And we say kudos to the OFA and the organizing committee. We say kudos to the OFA chairman, which is Victor Ubu. We have been grateful for it to come out with all these developments. It means we are moving forward. It's a very big step ahead for him. It's a very encouraging achievement already. It's not the first step in the Expo for a very long time, but already they are showing that they are not here to play, and they are here to improve water football at large and make Obuoffia and put Obuoffia in the map of world football. And I can see the things working in. I can see Atta walking by. I don't know, since it's not starting today, because he's not well dressed, he's not prepared. But the things are working on, ladies and gentlemen. It is Amopata and Omeba. I beg your pardon, Amopata is not Omoha. Amopata versus Omeba. Ladies and gentlemen, as the teams are shaking hands now, we are going to have Chief Kenneth today to kick off. To do the kickoff for this match. When the teams are ready and when the referee blows his whistle, we'll see him do the normal official tournament kickoff before we start the match in full. But for now, this is the teams are ready. They're already done with their handshakes and they're warming up a little bit. If anyone should cross the barricade, the clan where this person is from will pay 1,000 naira fine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to see the kickoff. As Chief Kenneth today walks into the pitch to do the kickoff properly, it's been surrounded by some other people. Now he's walking into the pitch with the referee to do the official kickoff for the tournament. Yeah, Chief Kenneth today is walking in now to do the official kickoff for the tournament to begin in earnest. You see him working hand in hand with the referee. And the cameraman is there as well with the OFA chairman. And then we'll see other dignitaries on the touchline there looking and watching, and as we witness the very kickoff for this tournament, for this match. It's interesting to note that. And there he goes, that's the kickoff, ladies and gentlemen, by Chief Kenneth today. Please a round of applause for him. For the kickoff of this year's tournament, the Obuoffia Unity Cup 2022-2023. We thank you, sir, for the privilege you have afforded us this evening. Then I was about to inform us, in case you've not noticed, for the very first time again, we are having a bench. It's a substitute bench. We usually substitute bench before now, but we always, as we all know, the bench was always like standing outside the touchline, just like the fans. But on today's occasion, we are going to witness the bench seated, just like we see in the Premier League and in the Champions League. This is the referee is about to play the kickoff, and there we go. This is the very first match of the tournament. This is Amopata now with the ball, trying to control the game calmly, and as there's no pressure yet from anyone, the game is just starting. Still Amopata. That's an infringement against Amopata. That's an infringement. It's a free kick, and we've seen so many times goals being scored from this angle. I think last season Victor scored such a goal from this angle, and the pass is given. He decided to give a short pass instead of trying to score from there. This is Amopata now, and they are still with the ball, trying to control from the middle of the park there, but they've not really been able to gather themselves together. Omeba is still trying to push attack, the very first attack, and it's a throw-in coming to Omeba. A throw-in and in a rather dangerous area. Whether what they're going to do with it, a long one is being thrown into the middle there, but cannot get to the player. And still Omeba with the ball. They're trying to make an attempt, but Amopata says no. Amopata is with the ball now, trying to control the ball, but somehow the ball is proving to be difficult to control for them. The train once again is coming to Amopata. Omeba player. Okay, it's coming to Omeba. The last man said Amopata here. It's coming to Amopata instead. Even the fans thought it was Omeba's train, but somehow the last man saw differently. And the train goes to Omeba and it's out of touch again for another train to Amopata.
Okay, back in Omeba. Now we're supposed to this side now. Yeah, Jane Ebe. Afnia Eba no na mba. Kina. Jane Ebe biko unewe niwe. Oye pare Jane. Na han.
Nobody is straight inside for Omeba and is being blocked by an Amopata player. This is Amopata now. This is Obu with the ball. As you all know, Obu is a veteran in this tournament. Obu has been there over the years consistently. He has played consistently for Amopata. He is one of their veteran players. There's a very bad throw there for Omeba. The last man says that's a wrong throw. Alright, the ball continues. Now this is Amopata, but he tries to clear the ball away. An infringement is against Omeba. They took one there, but the referee says no, the ball was rolling. You need to keep the ball before you can kick it. And this is Obasi. Now Obasi is one of the veterans of the Omeba football team. He has been there over the years, year in, year out. He has performed at the top level every time. A long ball is sent inside and it's been cleared away. And Omeba is with the ball now. This player sends a long one and is cleared back. They are still trying to organize themselves. The two teams hasn't really seemed to be able. This is Amopata on the flank. What does he do with the ball? He tries to dribble past his man and he sends a long ball cross inside. But Omeba still is there. This is Omeba now with the ball. A long pass is being sent and Obu is there. Obu, like I was saying, has been very impressive for this Amopata team. He has won this tournament so many times. He has been in the winning team of this tournament several times. And he is one person Amopata always calls upon whenever this tournament is mentioned. And they will always remember him in the years to come for his consistent performance in the years. A long ball is played for the Amopata teams, but there are nobody there to organize to hold onto the ball. This is Omeba now, and a very beautiful one, a very quick 1-2 for this player, but he could not get to it, and the ball goes out of touch. This team starting this match with less than 11 players because the organizers have instructed everybody to come here on time with your team, and if you don't, you get worked over, which will not be good considering the fact that Amopata should be optimistic with this match that this is their 3 points if they get it right. So getting and this is Omeba now. What a chance, and he's still with the ball, and he's shouting. The players are shouting for a foul, but the referee said no. It was very soft. Amopata is with the ball now. A long pass is sent in for this player, but Omeba is always there. It has been Omeba mostly. It has been Omeba with the most possessions. This is Amopata, and he's trying to organize, control the ball, but no. Obiako is always there. We've always seen him every year in, year out, squaring up for Omeba. He's always there. He's always playing. He's always fit, and he's a player that always call upon whenever this tournament is mentioned. And this is Amopata now. If I is trying to dribble past his marker, and he gives the ball to the number 6 child, what does he do? Can he a cross and he sends a long pass which Ifeanyi could not control, and the ball has gone out of touch. Obuoffia is about to take this one, and he sends a very long one which Ifeanyi could not control, and the ball has gone out of touch, trying to figure out who should take the throw in, and the short one is taken, and they could not get to the player, and this is Obuoffia now. What does he do? Sends the ball back, and Omeba has really been the one that looking like they are going to score in this game, and the very miscalculated kick from Obuoffia has just gone out for a corner kick. The corner kick will be coming to Omeba. You can see this can be connected to a player field, and the long one is taken. The goalkeeper steals it. The referee says that's an infringement. So the fish is coming to Amopata now. Obuoffia, as usual, will take this one. He sends a long run inside, and it just gets as far as Omeba player. And this is Omeba now. They are trying to hold on to the ball, and he controls it. He sends a long run inside. The goalkeeper catches that one so easy. He throws the ball to his player, but I don't think that was correct. He could not throw it as far as his player. Omeba has been the one looking likely to score in this game. We are yet to see the very first goal of this year's tournament, and from the statistics we are having, Omeba looks the one more hungry to score in this game. But let's see what happens. Amopata they are still trying to go in the game, and this is Amopata now. The both players are trying to control the ball, and this is still Amopata. They are still trying to do something. Leaves this one inside, and there's a clash there between the two Omeba players. This is Omeba. This is Omeba now with the ball, and there's an infringement. It's against Obu. I think Obu is about to go to make a run with that ball. I think Obu is lucky not to be booked because of that foul, because there was a prospective counter attack which Obu was about to take on, and then he was brought back by Obu. But the referee is he has been wonderful so far in this game. He has been spot on. He has not missed a thing, and it's a joy to watch when you see that the officials are doing their job very well. And this is Amopata now. A long pass is given to Ifeanyi. What does he do? He tries to double pass this player, but the marker says no, and he's there all over him, trying to block him from moving past him. A throw is coming to Amopata. A quick one is taken to number 15 shirt of Amopata, but that's an infringement. That's an infringement. That's an infringement, and the player is still on the turf. We pray he is not injured, and he takes a long one into the post direct, and it could not come to target. He has gone out of touch for a goal kick. Long one, a rather short, not impressive one into the midfield, and the players could not control it. This is Amopata still with the ball, and the block there has left the ball out of touch. The throwing coming to Amopata. Amopata is now trying to make something out in this game. This is Bube, not sit back for his players, and here we go, and here is Obu with the ball. This is still Amopata, and there's a scramble of the ball there, and the referee says it's a throw-in to Amopata. The ball has gone out of touch again, as the last man has raised his flag, and it's a throw-in again coming to Amopata. They throw a short one, but that was a foul throw. That was a foul throw, and the throw-in will now come to Omeba, and the long one is thrown inside. And this is Ebube now. It sends a long ball inside. It is 1-on-1, ladies and gentlemen. It is 1-on-1 between Obase and the Omeba striker. And the assent is out for a corner kick. Don't pass across the barricade. A long ball is taken and a shot stand. This Omeba now trying to get a shot on target there, but they could not. The fire is with the ball now. What does he do? He gives the ball to his player. They wanted to do a quick 1-2 there, but Obuoffia said no. And there's just been a lot of scrambling here. This is fire now. What does he do? He tries to dribble past his man and gives the ball back to his player. The number 15 shot sends a long pass inside, but he could not get past the defender. Omeba is with the ball now. A quick one for Ebube. Ebube has been impressive in this game so far. He has really been at the heart or in between in everything that good happening for Omeba this evening. And we are yet to say this is a foul. It's a foul, and the foul is coming to Omeba in a rather dangerous area. A long one is taken inside the 18-yard box, and there's nobody to connect with the ball. And Omeba has a sigh of relief from that one, and they are still looking to see if they can push the ball back into the 18-yard box of Amopata. This is Amopata now, and an infringement, a handball rather, against Amopata. Now the long ball is sent inside once again, and this is still Omeba with the ball. They are still trying to hold on to the ball, and a free kick there. A free kick there against Amopata. And this time around, I'm sure Ebube want to fancy this one, and or somebody may want to fancy this one and play a shot on and try to get the ball on target from here instead of making a cross. But we don't know yet. Let's see what they are going to do. Let's see what they are going to do, because we don't know. They are training preparations. They may have 1 or 2 tricks they want to put in here, but let's see. And it says a small short pass, and it could not get to anybody. You would expect them to play that shot from there to the post, but somehow they decided that the best thing to do was to pass the ball. It's an offside. It's an offside. The last man says that's an offside, and it's against Omeba. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us, this is the very first match of the Obuoffia Unity Cup 2022/2023, and it's between Amopata and Omeba. You will think you are watching Lisandro Martinez of Manchester United and a black Lisandro Martinez of Manchester United. At this moment, and this Ebube is trying to beat Obasi, but he could not do that. And Obasi somehow gives him the ball. This is Omeba now. What did they do? They are trying to control the game, and a shot is being taken, but Obu blocks the ball. And this is Obuoffia will block this one, sends it back again. Amopata is on it again. Now the long shot is being sent in, and Omeba, they will want to control this ball as well. And the infringement there. If you are still joining us, this is the very first match of this year's tournament, and it's between Amopata and Omeba. Amopata, from where I am, is playing from right to left, while Omeba is playing from left to right. And an infringement again. That was a good block from Obuoffia. I think, or rather, the referee says it's an infringement, it's a foul against Obuoffia, against Amopata. Omeba felt the foul was in their favor, but the referee says no, you don't block players like that, and he has given a free kick to Omoha, and it's going to come from a very promising angle. We are yet to see what OFA is going to do with this one. They've had some few opportunities from this angle, but nothing has come out of it. A long one is sent inside, and once again it has gone out of touch. It has gone off targets, but the two teams hasn't really been able to do anything meaningful with their set pieces. And the earlier they start doing that, is the better for them, because the game has been played in the middle of the park there. We've not had any meaningful attempts on post. The two goalkeepers hasn't really been tested. So I think the coaches would want to try and see if they can change one or two ideas to see if this match will really get more interesting when we start seeing attempts being made on post. And the free kick is coming to Omeba now. A long one is sent in, and they still with Omeba. And Amopata clears that one away. This is Amopata now. What do they do? We believe says inside, but could not get past this marker. It is still with Amopata. A free kick. A free kick. And they took on to Omeba. Amopata has won this tournament so many times. They have been the defending champions a lot of times. But on the other hand, Omeba are yet to test their very first trophy. And I know they really want to do something different this time around. Like I told you people earlier, Amopata was always one of the tournament's favorites. I think after you mentioned Enuguago,
Omeba is coming out with so many young players. If you look at the bench, you see so many players, young players coming up from Omeba. I think it's a very high hope for Omeba. We thank God for that. Omo as well, it's like their glory is still carrying them. Not minding the fact that they may not be complete or they don't have much players in the pitch, but they are still doing well. I think their glory is carrying them. What do you have to say about this CBN?
Yeah, you are correct. You are very much correct. I think so far it is the Amopata glory that is carrying them, because like you mentioned, and it's very, very worthy of note to be noted here, Omeba has so many players in their bench, and I can't even see any single player. Okay, I think we have one there. I think Abraham is on the bench there. But for them to even start the match with less than 11 players, just to show you that their period, they are going down. They are beginning to look like the Belgium we saw in the World Cup, FIFA World Cup. It is no more the Amopata we used to know. And Omeba, on the other hand, they are beginning to look like a team on a mission this period. Now a throwing will come to Amopata. A train will come to Amopata now, and along Omeba rather, and they're still trying to get the ball from this player. And the infringement, it is going to be against Omeba. I think if Omeba should be consistent, I think most of the times what they usually suffer from is consistency, because sometimes they play well in the first match, and after the first match, if they lose the first match, they lose hope and confidence, and before you know it, they're having fewer number of players in the field going forward. I think if they can just hold it together this time around, they will go very, very far in this tournament. What do you think?
Yes, from the look of things, when you see a team playing very well, that means they are a team. And when we talk of a team, you mean people that train together, they play together with one spirit, and not playing today and you not play again tomorrow. So if they will take it up from here, this way they are doing it now, I think they have some players that will make this team a better one.
All right, this is Ebube now. It was an infringement in his favor. Ebube has been one of the best players in the match so far. And the free kick is coming to Omeba now. A long one is sent in again, and there's nobody there to get to the ball. This is Amopata. It has been, it is still 0-0, ladies and gentlemen, and it's the very first match of this year's tournament, and it is between Omeba and Amopata. And we have not really seen anything worthy of note in the match itself, apart from fringe attempts from the both teams, from set pieces to corner kicks and knocking around of the ball in the middle of the park. We've not really been able to see any of the goalkeepers being tested for real here. And between the two teams, it has been Omeba who looks likely to go home with 3 points today. but we are not yet sure until this game is over and the short pass goes there for an Amopata player. He gives another long pass to his player. This is still Amopata again, and this player could not get the ball to his player that was making a run, and the Obuoffia tries to stop him, and he falls on the ground. Thank God he's still okay. It's, a throw-in now will come to Omeba. The referee says it is Omeba. Amopata was thinking they were the ones to take the throw-in, but the referee says no, it is for Omeba. A long one is taken, and the Benin has it backwards. This is still Omeba trying to control the ball, and they lifted it, and the Bebe is there. Bebe is with the ball now. What does it do? It sends a very beautiful ball there, but Obuoffia is there. What did they do? This is Obu. And this is Omeba now. They are trying to hold on to the ball. And this, what does he do? Yeah, that was a very good opportunity, but somehow Obasitu himself to the ball. It was a last pitch tackle to save that ball from getting to the striker. And this is Omeba now. And the throw-in should be coming to Omeba. A throw-in should be coming to Omeba. And ladies and gentlemen, want to welcome Chibi Ugu, Honorable Chibi Ugu, who have just walked in. And it's quite unfortunate for them, for Amopata now, that these people are no more playing, because just like we said before, Emeka, when these people were playing, Amopata was the better team, was always a very strong team to contend with in this tournament. But since most of them retired, we've only had the French players in the team, and to an extent that they could not even have a first 11 to start this game. If these players were still here, I think it would be a different situation now.
The game has been a family game. From the look of things, people are not training anymore. The younger ones, they don't come out for training. They play yearly, annually. Just in this tournament, they come out to play this ball. And from the touches they are making, you see vividly well that they are not doing fine. They are not pushing the ball like real professionals. They do their training, but nowadays, our players, they don't come to pitch. Some of them will be around, waiting till this tournament for them to start this game. And it makes them weak, they are not fit, they don't have all it takes for the tournament.
Low turnout and low performance from Amopata, which we've always seen as a very big team in this tournament. But so far, they have not really been up to it in this tournament. It has really been less impressive from them. And like we are seeing, if they continue this way, it's going to be very difficult for them to get out of the group stage. And the free kick is coming to Amopata, and they're still with the ball now. He tries to dribble past his man, and he just takes that one again outside of thought, and a shot is played. He's been blocked again by this defender. This is still Omeba, and the handball. As he's trying to block that ball, the referee says that his hand was out and it's been blocked. He's blocked the ball. Now the free kick is coming to Amopata rather. What does he do with this one? He sends a long cross inside, but this is an attempt. I think this is the first clear cut chance we've had in this game. The first scoring or scoreable opportunity that we've had in this match. Emeka, the game hasn't really produced a lot to be worthy of this match in this very first half.
Yeah, the game has been tough from the onset. From the look of things, I think it's a family game, as I said before. Now we just had a close range with the keeper. That's the first close range we are having now, and is against Omeba. From the look of things, this game might end draw. That's my own prediction.
It is not really a situation Amopata fans would like to see, because it seems they are already chasing the game, even though we are still 0-0. But bringing up a player like this already for them against their main problem in the middle of the park for them. And this is still Omeba. And the ball now. What does he do? He tries to send a very long pass, but he cannot get past his marker there. And Amopata player just gave it back to him, and they've been trying to turn around. He's been very well the best player so far in this game. He's been well marked again as well, even though he has tried so many hard to create one or two stuff, but he has been trying and doing all his well. We welcome Ebube. Ebube also is an important player for Amopata. He's always a consistent player for them. And the free kick is coming to him. Now what did they do with this one now? A long one is sent into the 18-yard box. What does he do? He clears it away. Instead of trying to catch the ball with his hand, he clears it with his leg. And Amopata is with the ball. And this defender misses it. And this is Amopata now. They are trying to go past the marker. OFA is there in the flank. Can he beat his marker? Or does he do two to beat one? This is it now. They are still with the ball, trying to organize themselves and get a shot on target, but no way. It is Omeba now. And the number 7 shirt could not control that ball. And now the player is on the top, he's on the ground, rolling on the ground. Now the ball has gone out of touch, and the referee and the medics will attend to him. Judging from what you have seen already in the first half of this game, Omeba definitely, they were always the underdogs, but already we are seeing a different Omeba now. So what can you say?
You cannot predict anything. Tomorrow morning it will be a match between Amit and Amangu. So look at that match and see what will happen in that group. I don't think there is much coming out from that group now. It is unpredictable, uncertainties happening, because I can see there are not much wonders in the game for now. They will be looking out for wonders. As the games will be going by, you will see that it will heat up the more. I think so. This is the first leg, the first match, and just the opening match.
Okay. I think the match between Amangu and Amechi, you know, when you look at the group when it was drawn, you would think that it is just a 2-horse race, like it's always going to be. You think it's always going to be Emiguago and Amopata that will come out of the group. But from what all indications now, Omeba are proving to be a problem in that position. Because if Amopata does not beat them today, they go home with a point. Or if somehow they beat Amopata, it's going to be a mountain to climb for Amopata, because this is a match they would want to have they want to win, so that they can easily go home with 3 points. And an infringement there is against Omeba. The referee is going to have a word with Obuoffia, and free kick is coming to Amopata now. Well, like I was saying earlier, we've had a lot of set pieces in this game, but we've not really had any of them troubling the goalkeeper. Most of the attempts they've been doing, that we'll be having here, most of the plans, most of the training and plays hasn't really worked. The wrong one is sent again, and it's out of touch again. Amopata has had a lot of set pieces in this game so far, and none of them has actually come stressed or disturbed the goalkeeper. You need to make the goalkeeper to make the save. And this play is direct to him. Let him be the one to stop it instead of just wasting the opportunity. I think I see a match where set piece the likely moment or the likely time way where we can have a meaningful something in this game. But the two teams hasn't really utilized that opportunity. They have been trying to work their way into the 18-yard box from the midfield, and both of them hasn't really allowed that to happen. And this is Omeba. They are trying to control the game. Amopata now, and Omeba is with the ball now. What does he do? He beats his marker. He gives it to Ebube. Ebube sends a very beautiful pass now, and this is the Obasik clears this one away, and Omeba is with it, but somehow he falls down. The referee says no, that's not a foul. It is still Omeba. What did I do? They could not get it handled, and he's still with the ball. The Omeba player is with the ball and is being cleared away. And this is Amopata now. What do they do with the ball from that angle? A long one is sent inside, and the Omeba defender, this defender has been good for Omeba. I think he has really worked well.
CBN, let me cut you at this juncture. You don't really know about that player. That defender is a new player. He has been training from January. So you see some performances that will marvel you because you were not around to see him in training. So that's the dividend of training. I can say that because you will see it in the field of play. So his name is Ude, popularly known as Ude, from Omeba. That's what training can do for someone. Others will be in their homes waiting for the tournament to start so that they will come and touch the ball the way they like.
Yeah, I've been watching him closely, and like you said, I was about to say that he's a new player. I've been watching him closely. He has been very spot on. He has been a rock in that back with Obuoffia. I think, like you said, that's the difference of training. And it's quite unfortunate that most of these players don't get to train as they're used to. But it is impressive from this guy for him to prepare very well for this game. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the first half of the first match of the Obuoffia Unity Cup 2022-2023.
We still have old boys in this our Obuoffia that will be ready to come out and support this game, this tournament, and play this game. What do you think about it? How is it going to be?
Yeah, we still have the old boys like always. You know, this tournament is right from the olden time, and we've had so many players, so many past players who has graced this occasion. The old boys game will be very interesting, and I think a lot of us would like to be there to witness it.
Yes, I think whatever that is worth doing is worth doing well. So we played on the old boys. If you know you're an old boy, you come out and try to make it a fun. And if you are not complete, some other average boys can still play and complete the team. So we played on the old boys. You organize yourselves. We are not going to organize. You organize yourselves in so many communities. The old boys gather every year to organize themselves. It is going to be a fun on 4th January. We should have a deadline. The experts will still tell us the deadline for the registration and the day for the raffle draw. 3 persons will be going home with 150k each.
Well, that's another interesting event coming up in OFA. Yeah, Omeba are already there. Like in the first half, they are always the first to get ready. They are always the first to compete. They are always the first to take up their lines and their positions. And in fact, they've actually come out of every 50-50 challenge most of the time in the first half. And when you look at that, you begin to wonder: is it going to happen for them today? Is it the day like they are going to beat Amopata in the very first match of this tournament? And you cannot really fault them in anywhere in the first half. And it's kudos, like you said earlier, to their coach. In as much as he doesn't really have the amount of experience that Chidi, who has, he has still tried so much to put up a team who has played so well in the first half.
If you look at him very well, look at Thatcher, he has his own drawing. He's looking at it, trying to place players the way they are going to do it. Let's be watching it and see what is going to come up. I think Omoha is now coming into the pitch.
Now, if you look at that page, I think he's going to free up a little while because it seems that he has been the one trying to connect defense and attack in this match. But with us there in the middle of the park, I think he's going to free up a bit. And if both of them can actually work together in this game, it's going to be a very big threat. They are going to be a very big threat to Amopata.
I can see old players coming in the both teams. From the side of Amopata, you can see Ebubi Gwesi. He's already in the pitch now trying to organize the team. Let's see how it works out.
Yeah, Ebubi again is a player that we would have seen here earlier enough. But somehow he was not there. And this is Omeba now with the ball. They are trying to control the ball somehow, but the referee says that was not an infringement. Omeba is still with the ball. They are trying to control the ball. Now a shot is sent to the Obuoffia, clears that one, and it's going back to Omeba. And the player is down there, he's holding his tummy, and the referee says play on. We're still on Amopata with the ball. If I was trying to give the pass to his player, and he sends a cross inside, but he could not get to his back. And this is still Pata. What did I do with it? And there is a handball. And the quick one is taken by Omeba, but he could not get to his player. If he tries to take a quick one so that they will see if they can push on and attack there, but somehow he did not get to the player. And Coach Cook clears it again, goes to his player. Omeba is with the ball now. They are trying to calm the ball down. This is still Omeba with the ball, and he's giving a 1-2, and he miscalculated that one. Well, the second half just got underway, and everybody from both fans, the fan wants his team to score a goal here. And this is what they do. If someone is played and he's out of touch for a goal kick. And so far, it's still an end-to-end game, and it's still Omeba with the ball now. They are trying to calm the ball down. They are trying to knock the ball around, but Amupata says no. The ball is still end-to-end. We've not really had any of the teams work out something and then create a very scoreable chance. We've not really seen that true pass, that's Kevin De Bruyne kind of patrick passes that we used to see, or the kind of crossing which you would expect to see from a Rhys James kind of a player, and or Arnold kind of player. But so far it's just been an end-to-end game, and the struggles of the ball. Is a free kick and it's coming to Omeba. The player is okay. He's okay now, and a short one is taken. The referee says no. He's trying to draw the line for the 10 yards for the wall, and the short one is still taken once again, but could not get past the defense. I think there should be change. The way these set pieces are taken, it has not really helped. They're trying to move the ball above the defender. Is there any other way they can play this free kick? Because the set pieces, we've not seen any set piece here that is threatening at any of the goalposts. Is there any other way you think they can take this free kick?
Yes, there are other ways of playing free kick. The problem we are having is that we don't train there. Someone can score from there, or you try to manipulate things in a way that you give it at a corner, a rare corner where someone can pick it and say cross the ball inside the 18-yard box. But I think people are not training more. They don't have all those tactics. They just play whatever they want to play, and that's a dangerous one.
Okay, the free kick is. They are not training well. It's worrisome. It's worrisome that players these days don't train, because these are chances. This is Obube now. He's trying to control the ball. This is another chance, and a very nice tackle. A last tackle from that defender. A very wonderful tackle from that defender, and the goalkeeper collects the ball. It was a very scoreable chance, a scoring opportunity, but the defender somehow blocks that one, and this is Omeba with the ball. Ampata was trying to see if they can go past that defender, but Omeba. It was a chance. It was a chance for Omeba. Hey, yeah. It was a very chance for Ampata. Oh yeah, the chance. That defender, I think it was. Ude that blocked that ball, and that was good for him from him.
Yes, that's the same boy. That's the same boy training very well. His name is Ude. Just be watching him in this tournament, you see there's a difference, and that's how it shows when you are training.
That is very impressive. I think it's a very good addition to this Omeba's team. They would have been in the back foot now if not for his heroics. And this is another shot, and it's blocked again. What a wonderful challenge. What a great hard-hit challenge there as well. So him coming in has really helped them, and we are seeing it already from the chances they are creating in this tournament, and an infringement there is spotted on by the referee. Amupata seems to be chasing for the win now. So a free kick is coming to Omeba.
Thank you. Go.
And it's a foul. And it's a foul. And the foul. And the foul is coming to Amopata. And the Amopata coaching crew thought the foul was against them. But the referee was actually blowing in their favor.
Go!
But it's still Amopata trying to control the ball. It's a goal kick.
2 and 3.
And the goal kick is coming to Omeba. Omeba sends a long one. The game has really been played in the Omeba half. That gets to show you that the tide has turned. The first half was largely Omeba. Now the second half is been Amopata all over them trying to score a goal. Do you think they are going to keep doing this until they get a goal, Emeka?
Yes, when you come to first half, everybody can play. Then when you come to second half, you see people being weak because they are not fit. So many of the players, maybe in Omeba, they are not training very well. So that's the problem here. So they will become weak and weaker. Actually, it happens in my own team, I will not lie. Umuchungu, with the first half they will play with their strength. Well, when you come to second half, they will start slacking because they don't train very well.
Yeah, that's why I said earlier, in this tournament, you have to consider consistency because Omeba, like we all know, consistency is one of the problems they are always facing. So, judging from this game so far, the first half they were a better team, but so far I think they are beginning to slack a little bit. They are beginning to take a foot off the pedal, and Amopata are now improving their game and trying to score a goal. It is Omeba 0 and Amopata 0, and this is it's a free kick, an infringement. It's a foul against Omeba there. Amopata will play this one. I will suppose Obasi will take this one, Obu, and the Omeba player is on the ground. It is still 0-0. From my angle, from where I am standing, Omeba is playing from right to left, and Amopata is playing from left to right. Each of these two teams, each of them would want to go home with 3 points from this match because they still have Amechi and Enuguago in their group. And the train is coming to Amopata now. The long one is thrown into the 18-yard box. And this is Amopata now. And he wants to play a shot. This is blocked. And the handball. There is a handball and it's coming to Omeba.
So we thank God for this tournament. At least the past 4 years now, it has been Engineer Obuoffia, Boswell, and piloting the affairs of this tournament. He has been the one hosting this tournament for the young ones. Despite the fact that he doesn't stay around to watch the matches, but at least this time around, I think we have a media team that is covering the match. At least he will watch the match. So we want to use this opportunity to appreciate him. He's a good man. He's an engineer. He's an intelligent man. He's man of the people. He loves the youth. He likes human development capacity. He wants the youth to develop. He wants the youth to move forward. He wants us to organize ourselves, unite ourselves again in Obuoffia. So that is really so that this 4 years now he has been doing his best. And he has innovatively made us to be taking 150k, 3 persons 150k each every year annually. Started last year.
The players who saw him play, and they have retired, but Buddha is still playing at the top level. You know, there's some players when you watch them, they tend to improve as their age. Cristiano Ronaldo, look at Karim Benzema. When they age, they tend to pick up from and they play very well. I think it's very impressive to see Buddha still playing at the top level here. And it's a good thing that is happening for Omeba, because he's a veteran and it's an encouragement to the younger ones to understand that the game you can play at the top level even at old age. So train is coming to Omeba and the referee says that's foul through. Now the train will come to Omeba. The game hasn't really been much that has happened in the game, but I think a couple of the very big spell from Amopata that lasted for like 10 minutes there, where they were going to make something out of it, but they didn't. And this is a handball. It's a handball, and the free kick is coming to Amopata. Amopata are playing in the haste now. I think now they are realizing that the point is slipping away from them, that they are going to beat Omeba. But somehow it hasn't worked out for them, and maybe now they are beginning to get worried that it may not really happen. It might not really happen for them to get a goal in this match, because they've been trying to do something. Get something out of this game, but nothing is really working out. Is there anything you think any of the teams should do?
Looking at the teams, I think there are not much tactics involved that will make them to score, but we get weaker because of not getting fitness, and the other team will.
Okay, yeah, I think it will now boil down to the fitness of the two teams. That's just to boils down to the fact that we complain that these players don't train as they ought to these days, and you would think that they train well so that they can still play at the top level above 90 minutes. But so far the team hasn't really been much to. There's worthy of note here, and this is Azemina. He's trying to hold on to the ball and he's trying to control the ball. A free kick is coming to Omeba now, and Buddha will take this one. Buddha has already collected their captain armband from Ebude. He's their captain, he's their veteran, he's the most capped player in Omeba as it is now, and this is Omeba now with the ball. An infringement, a foul. An offside. Referee says that's an offside from Omeba, and this is Amopata now. They are trying to hold on to the ball. A long shot, a long ball is sent inside, and the goalkeeper will collect. And he misses that. He steals it, and the will not get it on target. That was a very big mistake from the goalkeeper. That's why I was saying, when you play these set pieces, you should try to goalkeeper. Sometimes goalkeepers make mistakes, and when you play a free kick and the goalkeeper steals it, the player come and take care of the rebound and give you a goal. But somehow the two teams hasn't really been able to get something out of the set pieces.
Yes, some attackers, they don't have the mind to go for rebounds. They don't have that confidence to go after the keepers. But when you go, sometimes they do mistakes, you can score your goal. From the analysis of things, let's look at the analysis of the tournament we have played in this pitch. We started playing in this pitch 2017, and I think some of the players did not play in the old pitch. What do you think about it, CBN? How many players here played in the old pitch?
Yeah, it's a very good observation there. This pitch is new. Some players, like you said, did not experience playing in the old pitch, where most of the veterans played. And I think it's more difficult playing here because this is a bigger pitch.
Yes, the old pitch is more difficult playing in this pitch because this is a standard pitch. It's not like the other one. The other one is like half of the pitch.
Exactly.
So this is a full pitch.
Exactly.
Yes. The other one is a professional pitch.
Half of this. And this one makes it more interesting.
Yes, it makes it more interesting. It's, you see your weakness yourself. Nobody will tell you. So we started playing here 2017. in the first attempt the tournament failed. In 2018 we did not play any match in Obuoffia. From 2019 we started playing again, and up till now we are still playing the game.
So, and I want to make Obuoffia football to be more interesting, and they will do something about the pitch and give us make it more interesting for us to come out here and enjoy the game.
So the best thing we can do for ourselves in this community is to unite ourselves and do things together. From look of things, we are united now, and I think the tournament is moving on fine. Yes, that's the product of unity. So we urge everybody, anywhere you are coming from, whatever village you are coming from, always support your people. There is no place like home. When you support others, when you support people, when you support the committee, they will work fine and things will work out together. So I think this nice organization is a product of unity, the Obuoffia Football Association.
Yeah, that's great to know, because football is one of the things that unites Obuoffia every year, and we will not want that change. And thank God for the sponsors, thank God for the organizers, thank God for the players, thank God for the teams, because they have made it possible that people will come out here every December and enjoy themselves and watch their teams play and be happy. And that's a foul throw from Apokata. They are trying to hold it down. The pass is given, but could not get past his marker. Omeba is still with it now. This is still Omeba trying to move forward, trying to push an attack, and they are still with the ball. And the Amotata is there, and the free kick. The free kick is, the last man says it's for Omeba, and the referee says no, it's for Amotata. The referee's decision is always final, and this is Omeba now. This is, and that's a chance. That's a chance. Yeah, I think he's lucky there. The goalkeeper was too quick, was enough to gather the ball before the attacker comes in. It's Omeba now. They're trying to knock the ball around to see if they can make something out. I think Omeba has had most of the possessions in the last 10 minutes, and but they've not really been able to play something out of it. Rosehead is in the heart of this midfield. Like I said earlier, he's a very good midfielder on his day. Even though he has not really been playing at that same level he used to, but he's still a good footballer. Now the free kick is coming to Omeba. Let's see if they are going to do something. Some of the players in the bench are saying try the keeper, play it to the keeper, see if he can score from there. But they have a training ground tactics which they may want to employ here, but we never know. But so far in this game, none of the set pieces we've seen here has materialized to anything. Let's see what he does this time around. He plays a shot out to the goalkeeper, and it's out of touch again. But Omeba is at it again. And this is the play. He still with the ball, and he's still with the ball. He tries to double pass his man, but Obasi blocks that one. And the other papa is on it now. And a long pass, Constantine. And this is and the referee says that's a foul. The people in there, and the try to play a quick pass, but Omeba said no. And this is basically could not go back there. And of course he sent inside the team box and displayed the way for a corner kick coming to Amotata. And I think the first pass is okay. What we got doing with this one, the pass it over, but what is that there? What does he do? First of all, that pass is known, but the same way. He's out of touch. He's out of touch to another corner kick. The only players are complaining that he should have done a goal kick, but the idea said the last part came off the leg of another player, and the penalty is coming to Amobata. And no one is taking it out of the club box, and they are inflicted to the box, and the referee says it's a free kick. Everyone has told the referee. Yeah, it will be interesting to see how that group looks like, because like you said, there's still Enuguago, there's still in Amechi, and if this game ends draw by at 0-0, the both teams will have 1 point, and then when Enuguago plays tomorrow, we'll see how it looks like. But it's becoming more difficult for I think for Obuoffia, because in this game, in this group, normally, like I said, Obuoffia is the favorite. The Omeba doesn't really have much.
Yes, some years ago, if it's this match playing on now, you would have heard that Obuoffia has scored 2 goals already.
And a clearance there from Obuoffia, and this is Omeba now. And Buddha is trying to control the ball, trying to beat his marker, but is cleared out of touch.
It has come to our notice that there are other co-supporters or co-sponsors of this tournament. Yes, we are waiting for the president to give us the list so that we can appreciate them. Because as Nandi was Naito, Diken and Komedo, so it's very good to appreciate them. So in a good time, we have to appreciate them as well. So we thank them so much. Even as we've not known them, but we thank them, we appreciate. Obuoffia Football Association is appreciating them anywhere they are. God will bless their hustle and handwork.
Amen. A trick is coming to me by now from a promising area again. Let's see if they can get this one right. They've not really done anything meaningful with their set pieces, but this time around, let's see what OZ is going to do with the ball. The bench.
Yes, let's see whether he still has that skill that he used to.
Yes.
Like 7 years ago, as a small boy in the field of play.
Try to take a short one and he sends a pass.
CBN, what do you think about it?
I think this is not the Ozel we used to.
Yes, I believe he has lost it.
Yeah, he wants to perform at the top level, but no, this is not the Ozel we used to.
Yes,
yes, you lack some fitness, and that's very bad.
Exactly. If you don't train, it shows immediately.
Yeah, well, let's just hope he will get to improve maybe in the next game or so. But for now, this is still Omeba with the ball. The shot is played across the post, but nobody there to connect with the ball. There's two chances. He gets the ball. This is he beats his marker and he's being blocked there. There's a booking for him.
Oh, that's the first booking of this match.
Yes, that's the first booking of this match.
The first booking of the tournament.
Yeah, it's the number 3 shirt of Obuoffia is being booked. He's booked now, and I think he will be careful from now onwards because he wouldn't want to get the second yellow card, which will see him leave the pitch
from the beginning.
And the right ball is taking aside. Oh, that's a chance. That's the best chance of this game so far.
I think he's still doing well. Okay, at this juncture, we want to appreciate people that have helped so much in making this tournament a reality. So many persons have been sponsoring this tournament. We want to appreciate Mr. Udenos James, a lover of youth, our brother, our own person, and an illustrious son of this community. He has been working hand in hand with the committee, trying to make sure that this tournament is a success. We want to thank you anywhere you are. May God bless you. CBN, can you help me and thank this Mr. Udenos James?
Yeah, we appreciate him for all his effort. But while we were still announcing that there's a booking there, Buddha was booked for infringement. I think he was trying to stop the Obuoffia player from taking a free kick, and it's an offense. When a free kick is taken, whether quick or not, you don't block the player.
The CPN, do you know that this has been in character of Buddha blocking players from playing ball?
You know, he's a passionate player. Buddha is a passionate player. Whenever he's on the pitch, he's always very passionate about the game.
Yeah.
And he's always very serious.
Very serious minded in the game.
Sometimes this game is a game of passion, and sometimes players they let their emotions take over them, and they try to get these things wrong, and they get put by the referee. But you cannot fault him because he just wants these 3 points and 1 point in this game. Okay, RJ is the number 14 shirt. He's on now. He looks very lanky like the Lewandowski that we used to in Europe. We don't know if he's going to replicate what he does, what the Lewandowski does, or if we are going to see different Lukaku in form of Lewandowski here. But let's just wait and see. and this is still Oneba. They're trying to control the ball. I think so far he has been the man of the match in this game. He's everywhere and he's trying to control the game. But he has been impressive every day. He seems well prepared for this tournament.
The problem is that you might be a good player, but you're not sure that's to play with. That's the problem. If you don't have a team, you cannot do anything. You can just do your personal ball.
Yeah, I think you're correct. They are trying to push an attack, and a short one, a long one is taken, and he hit his player. He's on the top. I think the referee should stop the match, because I
think he should not stop it.
Red card! Red card! Red card! Red card! Red card!
You have to stop the game. To listen to let's see what's happening. And the pass is sent by nobody there. That was poor. Having a free kick played on target, but like you said, this training ground tactics that the two teams have been trying to go with have not realized the chair is coming to Obuoffia. The long game is coming there, goes back to Biato, and the shot is there. This is still trying to control the game. They're trying to go forward the pitch, and they very well inside. And the train is coming to Obuoffia now. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the first match of this year's tournament. Yes. It has ended 0-0.
Again, I told you that the prediction has worked out, I told you.
Yeah, and when I saw the predictions online earlier before this match, a lot of people were saying that Obuoffia will beat them 2-0, Obuoffia will beat them 2-1, and we actually looking at it, and I was like, yes, this is likely to happen. But somehow this evening, Obuoffia has said no, that they are not going to accept the fate today. And they even wanted to surprise and even get 3 points, but today it is finished, it's 0-0. And kudos, want to appreciate the referee and the nice men, the officials, they have done so well. And tomorrow, the next match is tomorrow morning. What is your prediction?
Tomorrow morning we'll be seeing Amangu and Damage. Tomorrow morning it will be a match full of surprises, but from a lot of things. I know Amangu players, they play very well, they train very well as well. You see, each of the players trains well, and I think I will not say anything bad against any team. They are going to play well.
Are we going to see Argentina versus Saudi Arabia tomorrow morning?
I won't say such, but I will see a match that Amangu will play well. They will show that they are training.
You know, when the World Cup was about to start, everybody was like, that Argentina is going to win the World Cup, they are the favorite. But after the first match, when they went to the pitch against Saudi Arabia, we thought it was going to be a walkover for them, for them against Saudi Arabia. But somehow, they scored a goal, Saudi Arabia came back, equalized, and still got a win. No matter Argentina, who are going to win the tournament. I hope tomorrow, Amechi is not going to be the World Cup version of 2022 Saudi Arabia.